Wawa has tacos now?
Hey, what's quacking, lads? King Duck 29 back again with another Wizard 101 live stream. Hopefully, everyone's having a good day. Setting up the stream a little bit here. It's been a minute since I've streamed. I've been very busy with my internship. They were home the last 2 weeks. If you guys know, I'm interning at a baseball team on the production team, so I have to film their part of the filming team for their TV broadcast for that. And they had two back-to-back homestands, so it was very important that I was there and setting everything up. And since there wasn't a week in between, the workload was usually there's a week in between each homestand, but this home's time there was two back-to-back, so we were very, very busy. Yesterday I worked an 8-hour shift. I was supposed to come home and stream afterwards, but there was a rain delay. So I got there at like 2 o'clock, set up the cameras. The game started at 5. So first pitch started 5 o'clock. And then like about end of the 4th inning, about to be the top of the 5th inning, a storm came in. It was hammering down, so they told us to rush to go take the cameras down, get the cameras back up to the press box, and then we sat in the press box for about 2.5 hours of a rain delay, and then they finally started it back up. I did not get home until about 11. I had an eye appointment today, had to pick out new frames and stuff. Going to be rocking new glasses here in about a week and a half or so on stream, so if you guys are excited about that, I might look a little bit different with new glasses in about a week and a half. Got a new prescription. That's what I did this morning, and now here I am. So hopefully everyone's having a good day, and we are back for this whole week. Also, there's one more homestand this week, but next month there's only one homestand, which means there's 3 weeks of Wiz streaming, and that is also going to be one of those 3 weeks is going to be the my boss texted me today saying my boss for my internship said he's texting me today of like that he's making the July schedule. So once I get the July schedule, I'll know if what week will be the fire walkthrough. So stay tuned. It's gonna be that month because I have 3 weeks off from the internship. So I'm just waiting for him to text me my schedule. That way I can officially announce the fire walkthrough. The official weeks. So that should be, I'm assuming probably either this week or next week he'll text me that. I mean, he said he was working on it today, so maybe he'll text me during the stream. But I'll keep you guys updated. There'll be a video, like probably like a less than 5-minute video, pretty much just me announcing it, saying what week I'm doing. But that will be next month. But yeah, hopefully everyone's having a good day. Okay, sounds good. I'm not sure how long you're going. I might be able to hop on later. Yeah, today's stream will probably just be about 2 hours. Because I do have to submit my hours for my internship. So I got to log those for my internship class, which is, it's not really a class. You just got to log your stuff. I got to do that before I go to work. So I'll probably just do a 2-hour stream today. But tomorrow's stream is going to be a little bit more of a monster. We're probably going to do some either temple gauntlet farming or maybe gold keys. I don't know. We'll see what everyone's availability is this week. Obviously this weekend people will be more available, so maybe that's more when we'll do farming, but I still have this temple gauntlet that we haven't done yet, so I definitely want to do that this week for sure. But today's pretty much just me catching up with y'all, seeing what everyone's availability is, and seeing what we can set up for this week. But I'll probably train a myth pet. That way we can get back into the myth walkthrough after you guys missed it. We kind of got stuck on the Buckingham Palace. But hopefully Wilson and Tom, you're having a good day. I see you there. Let's go, Tom. It's what's up. I just saw your message about your Death Wizard. I saw you got the cracked a really good theme. Okay, so hold on. How much crowns do I have? So I have the crowns to. Let me open these actually real quick. I have the crowns to really just keep going on energy. The thing is, I don't know if I want. Let me go on my myth real quick. Oh, I forgot there's an idol thing now. Also, this week we gotta farm the Buckingham new boss for the Spellements. So there's gonna be a lot of farming this week. I don't know if I want to start fresh with a new myth pet because the problem is Fairy Friend. If you guys have trained pets before, what is this? Is my audio echoing? Or am I tripping? Y'all hear that? I'll deal with it later. Hey, kitty, how you doing? The problem with my pet is Fairy Friend is very sticky. And I'm trying to make a pet without Fairy. So do I start fresh, though? I don't think I want to. But the problem is I'm going to have to shatter this jewel. if I do transfer it over. Do I have a backup? I do. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna transfer Little Winnie over. I know that's gonna get rid of my energy, but I don't have any gold on my myth. So I think Barkingham is down right now. Oh. So I don't even know if we'll be able to farm that boss then. Was it bugged? I don't know what's going on with my audio. I'll have to mess with that later. There's the goated fire pet for the fire walkthrough. Wait, what? Alright. I don't know how I got that badge. Alright, we're just gonna transfer Little Winnie over. Yeah. Because, I mean, we gotta equip our energy gear anyways. So, losing the energy won't be a big deal. But I don't got any gold on this. What the heck? I'm stuck. I'm stuck, lads. I'm stuck. Lads, I don't know what's going on with my audio in the game. But I'm gonna have to mess with that before tomorrow's stream for sure. I don't know if y'all hear it or not. It might just be on my end. If so, it's not that big of a deal. I might be wrong. I could always check it out. What was bro talking about in the library anyways? Hold on, let me go there first before we go get our pet that we're gonna train. What was bro talking about? What's happening over here? Nah, bro's tripping. He ain't even got anything. Oh, I guess it was on my myth that he said. It's probably something for my myth, not my balance. Okay, let's grab the pet real quick, and then we're gonna equip our energy gear, and we're gonna train a myth pet because we need a myth pet to beat that boss. We need to upgrade our myth like crazy, and we already have a good fire pet, but we don't even have the fire wizard yet. So it's kind of disrespectful that I don't have a good myth pet right now, right? Wait, what? Oh, okay. I gotta go to my shared bank. Little Winnie. I don't know why I keep saying Lord. Move to backpack. Yes. Okay, so now my energy's gone, but that's low-key fine. Hey, it's Katie! Katie has made an appearance! Yeah, it was the decathlon that ended, and oh, the decathlon. Yeah, I did see that some people were streaming the decathlon. I can't type, lads. I haven't been on a keyboard in forever. I forgot I was rocking the Elixir Vitae badge. We're flexing right now. What is that under? Is it miscellaneous? Yeah. Yeah. Alright, let's equip our... That's not what we want to do. We want to equip our energy set. Yeah, I have to volunteer on Wednesday. And I haven't seen Katie in the streams in a minute. Although I haven't been streaming that often, to be honest with you. In the guild? Unlocked a new area. Just need 10 people to magic touch it. Yeah, I didn't even realize the decathlon was going on. Alright, let's equip the right pet so we low-key don't even... Forget, what was that pet called again? Little Winnie. Let me know when to get on. Hey, we got Katie to help us out with that magic touch. If you guys don't remember, we had that one area. We put in enough Azov. We just gotta unlock it. All right, let's see if I have an energy elixir. XP boost, gold, major fishing, gardening. Alright, let's go train this pet, lads. So pretty much what I think is really good, what I think I was originally going for was triple double mighty. I think that's really good for solo. It gives you solid resist and gives you like good damage. So I think triple double mighty. I mean, our pet doesn't really vary anywho. How much gold do I have? Okay, I got plenty of gold. Okay, we need to pop an energy elixir. So it looks like I need to buy one. Unfortunately. Energy elixir. Wait, why are the elixirs hot right now? This is popular to buy energy elixirs. Alright. We got the energy elixir equipped. Lads. Let's do this thing. Mighty, because that's very important. And we'll do myth, dealer. Search all talents. Let's look for a triple double mighty with max stats. Okay, that one's not max power, so we'll skip on that. I don't really know if there's like a select body I want. I mean, like, this body would be pretty nice. But also, this one's pretty good because it gives the gargantuan. Well, I can't get on Wiz because I have some issues. All good, Kitty. We're just kind of catching up today. We're not really doing anything end game other than really training a pet and chatting with y'all. Yeah, later this week will be more of engaging stuff with y'all. And maybe if I get a good pet, maybe we'll attempt the myth walkthrough again. I need to make sure I get that good pet, though, first before I attempt that fight again. Because if I just go in with the same strategy again, it's just going to kind of flop, you know? Alright, let's see here. What does this guy got? Pain Giver, Spell Proof, Myth Dealer, Armor Breaker. I don't really know if we need Pierce, necessarily. Okay, this is quad damage mighty. We really need the resist. The resist is most important, I would say, at this level, because we're just dying so quickly. And the fairy friend doesn't really pop that often. And if we could find some cards, that would really be helpful. Honestly, the blade would just be really nice. I'm excited for the summer and 4th of July. Yeah, I'm actually, so there's like, this event that my internship's holding at the stadium on the 4th of July. There's like this big fireworks show and like a bunch of people, like bands are coming to sing and stuff. So I think that'll be pretty fun. I'm gonna be working that, I think. He asked me today. That was partially about it. He was like, "So you're available the 4th of July?" Because he's told me he was making the schedule now. It's like, "Yeah, I'm available." So hopefully, when the schedule gets made, I'm good to work that, because that event sounds kind of fun to work. I'm not gonna lie. All right, where are the triple doubles at? Here we go. Myth Giver, Spell Proof, Defy, Myth Dealer, and Mighty. Although, I don't really know how good Myth Fuel is going to be for us. We got to think about cards, too. I don't know if we can be too picky, though. I'm not really seeing a whole lot going on here. We might just have to pick something and roll with it, to be honest with you. Where are the triple doubles? Oh, here's a triple double. Mighty, Myth Dealer, Defy, Pain Giver, Spell Proof, Defy. Yep, everything's high. It's got high power. All right, let's hatch with this guy. And it's 45,000 only. Man, that's easy money. All right. Lads, where's that pet? Young Penny. Okay, we need to get Young Penny ready to go. What am I looking for? Hatching elixir. Alright. I don't know if we need to open our garden or not. We might have to go back and like grab our garden. I don't know how many mega snacks I have. Oh, I got mega snacks. Okay. We might have to go get our more megas, harvest our plants before this. Before we finish, but we'll see. Okay, Mighty. Not bad, but I gotta check its stats though. See if this might just be a good base. Yeah, its power's too low, so we'll. Is it better power than the other one? No, but its stats are higher. Its stats are higher, so this one's a better base. Young Penny, if it doesn't fail here, is a better base. The key is does it fail here? That's the main important detail. I should probably be using these golden wheat breads while I'm not at the higher levels yet. Yo, what's up, Luke? Okay, it didn't fail. Yes. Thank goodness. So now we can use the credit card spell that we used earlier off stream.
Man.
Sup?
Yeah.
It's been
kind of rough recently, honestly.
Oh.
Yeah. It's been going.
Work. Yeah. Is it how's work been?
I'm still looking.
Ah.
Multiple days, still applying. You know how it is.
Yeah, I know how the market is. It's brutal to find a job. Took me forever just to find my internship.
Yeah, with other stuff, it's been tiring. Anyways. Oh yeah, I need you to do something. Look up the Colorado Rockies and Athletics last game.
Oh, I saw that. Lads, if y'all know what we're talking about, let me pull it up. Actually, let me pull it up for the people. So if y'all know baseball, give me 1 sec. Let me pull this up.
I saw that online. I saw someone. My friend just texted me, "Look at this score." I'm like, "Okay." Last night, and I'm like, "Oh my god, what the actual?"
Yeah, we're at a rain delay for my minor league team that I interned for, and people were talking about it in the press box while we were waiting for the rain delay to be over. And
Jeez,
here,
dude.
hold on. Oh, hold up. Where this one? Okay, let me pull this up, lads. Hold on. Lads, hold on. Y'all gotta see this. Where is it? It's
Oh my gosh, dude. Holy crap! I just got Taco Bell for like 5 sauces and they gave me like 26.
Okay.
God damn! I did not need this many.
Let's see.
I have sauce for days.
Yeah, the 23-9 game. Yeah, it's like
Mhm.
what they were playing at a minor league stadium. Like,
I understand, yeah, but still, it's 23.
yeah, it's like you don't.
Care.
This is a football score. Like, what are we
I
doing?
don't care if it's being played in athletics minor league stadium right now as they're trying to get to Vegas. I don't care. It's 23-9 at the end of the day.
Like, the Rockies scored a couple touchdowns and the Athletics kicked 3 field goals. Like, what are we doing? Like, I don't even know if y'all could see this on the screen, but maybe. But
That's
anyways, just Google the Athletics Rockies game from yesterday and just look at the score. It's not okay. Like that certified ass whooping. Yeah, nah, that
You'll
was.
win 99% of games when you score 9 runs. You'll win a lot of games.
I know. Like, did I pop a potion? I don't know if I did.
This is just disgusting.
I did not. Yeah, no, that's like actually like I'd be embarrassed to wear an athletics jersey. Like
24 hits is ridiculous.
Yeah, no, that does not happen in baseball.
That's batting practice.
Yeah, literally they were throwing up batting practice. That's pretty much the best way to describe it. That's we were like actually clowning them in the press box yesterday. Like, yeah, that should not have happened.
Knicks fans reacted how I thought they would. Dear God.
Oh, did you see that video of them burning the bus down?
Yes, and that poor woman's car, and then she asked the cop for help, and he's like, "There's nothing I can do."
NYPD is so cooked, bro. Like, I felt so bad for NYPD. Like, what were they supposed to do? Like, you see a bus on fire, you see a Batman riding a motorcycle.
Yeah, Batman showed up.
Yeah, like
Spider-Man was throwing.
like, what are you even supposed to do in that situation?
And then there was that one Spurs fan that actually was taking on all the Knicks fans and winning somehow.
Yeah, I saw that too. So there's like these videos of like Spurs. So if you guys didn't follow, the Knicks played the Spurs in the NBA finals, and like New York City is where the Knicks play, lads, and the New York City was pretty much destroying itself after the Knicks won. Heck, not even when they just won. There was stuff going on when they got announced to what was it? When they got announced that not announced, but when they won the Eastern Conference to make it to the finals, it was already crazy. All right, where are these triple doubles at, bro? All right, here we go. Oh, no, this one is too low power.
When McDonald's Wet Banana's interview. After he's like, "See y'all, never."
There's a horn going off outside. Hold on, give me 1 second. What's that noise?
One to 9 is kind of crazy, Dom. Yeah, it's like 6. That's like the equivalent of what? Like that would be the equivalent of like 60 to like 20 something in football. Crazy like that.
Sorry, I had to run and turn my mom's car off. Her alarm was going off on her car. It's like out the window. I was like, what the heck?
More ass whoopings. Germany destroyed that one team. Whatever the one team.
Oh,
7-1.
Yeah, no. In soccer, that's actually criminal.
There's been so many ass whoopings.
Like,
no, there was like 1-0 Germany, and then the other team scored, and I guess they pissed them off. They scored straight.
Yeah, no, that's criminal. All right, where are these triple?
23-9 is honestly more criminal because it was a really good team against a shit team. Both the Rockies and Athletics are both bad. Neither of them are good.
Yeah, the Rockies are like not good. So it's like you would think that would be like a close matchup, you know? Like, oh yeah, you know, two bad teams. Nope, Athletics are just absolutely worse. Alright, maybe I should just hatch with this thing. It's pretty.
The Cubs doing? Oh my god, y'all almost 500. What the hell happened to y'all?
Really good. I don't know. We're really good for a couple of games, and then we're just hot garbage for like the next 20 games. So it's kind of disappointing. But it's alright. After the All-Star break, we're gonna be cooking. I believe in this team. They're gonna make some moves. Alright, what is this? This is dealer. Spell defy. Okay, this pet's not bad, and it's not super expensive. The only thing is, it doesn't have Pain Giver. But I know it's in the pool. Let's let it rip. Hopefully, we get the Dactyl again. Okay, I think we did. But yeah, there's been U.S. beat what, Paraguay or whatever it was.
Paraguay, yeah.
Yeah, which was they were not expected to win that game, but hey, I'll take it.
I wouldn't be surprised if we won. It's surprised we won by that much.
Yeah. Wait, reminds me of the Cubs when they won 20-9, I think last year. Yeah, I do remember. I didn't even think about that. That is true.
Dude,
Any
the
20
American
point
League Central is so bad. The best team is the White Sox with 38 and 52. Dear God.
Yeah, it's
This entire division is like this is the NFC South of the MLB. Just trash.
Did I just buy the wrong elixir? No way, I just bought an energy elixir on accident. Uh-oh. That's
AL
alright.
West also sucks. We suck.
This is what I meant to buy. Hell. Yeah, this MLB season has been really weird.
The only good teams in the American League are the Rays and Yankees. Everyone else is not
Yeah,
good.
the whole AL is like...
Is basically bad.
Yeah.
Besides those two teams. Okay, the Rays and the Yankees, they're good.
Yeah.
Everyone else, no.
And then it's just the NL that's like
It's just insane.
highly competitive. I'm like, okay. Why can't the Cubs be in the AL? Okay, Spell Defy. That's good.
Yeah, you'd probably be in a playoff spot.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And we would be playing a lot more weak competitive teams in the AL. I say this as last time we played the White Sox, they cooked us. I think we beat them in one game in that series. It was pretty disappointing.
Yeah, you would be in first by a wide margin.
Oh, yeah.
If you were in AL Central.
The question is, how would the Jets compete? Alright, let's check this guy's stats real quick. Okay, the power is not high enough, so we have to hatch again.
I don't think it matters what division the Jets are in. They still gonna suck.
Yeah. Although, they had media day today, and those photos are making me more delusional. Seeing freshly signed Breece Hall, Minka Fitzpatrick. I don't know. The Jets might go all the way.
There it goes.
Don't worry. By preseason, I'll be out of my delusions.
You'll be crying on the floor.
I'll say, Cade Klubnik will make one good pass, and I'll think we'll go into the Super Bowl. But then I'll see Geno Smith trot out on week 1, and my all hopes and dreams will be gone.
That was similar thing to what Anthony Richardson. That man, they thought he was gonna be amazing because he made that insane throw against us.
Speaking
that,
of
like 60 yard throw off his back foot or whatever it was.
Speaking of him, he is jacked. Have you seen him? Bro is.
It doesn't matter. He's jacked. He sucks.
I know, but it's just like, what? Like, why is bro so jacked? Alright, let's see. We need to get the power up somehow. Okay, this pet might be perfect to get the power up.
That man is made of glass.
Yeah.
If he sneezes too hard, he's gonna break a rib.
What was the injury he? Yeah, what was the injury he had last year? Something with his
injury he has. He gets tired. He sits on the sideline and takes a break because he's tired.
I forgot about that. I actually forgot about that. How did I forget about that? No, that's actually crazy. I forgot he did that. He took a break on a play because he was tired. Like, bro, you're not a wide.
Tired.
Yeah, no, right?
Get up. Get back out there.
Get back on the field. I haven't been.
Danny Derps instead of you.
Danny Derps was cooking for like the first half of the season last year. He was actually cooking. And then they traded for Sauce Gardner and helped the Jets out by getting a better pick, which we ended up getting a Myth Boon. Alright, lads. I gotta make a decision here. How high is the stats? If the stats are significantly higher, ooh, it has max stats. Do I try to go for a quad damage spell-proof mighty instead of a triple-double? Yo, Tom, I'm not gonna lie. I might need your wisdom with pets here. Your luck. I haven't been on Wiz in a while. Oh, good kitty. I hadn't been on Wiz for 2 weeks because I've been at my internship so much.
Of course, why did they give Fernando Mendoza's second game in the preseason against us?
Wait a
They
minute.
want him to die?
Speaking of Fernando, he graduated from Cal. I saw he graduated from Cal, but he went to Indiana this past year. I was so confused. How does that work? Like, does anybody know?
I
guess-
don't know.
Unless he was like enrolled in Cal online and played for Indiana. I don't know. Do triple double. That's what I was thinking, Sam. That's what I was thinking. Okay, I'll keep this pet. I'll lock this pet if I ever do want to make a quad damage mighty because the stats are high enough. But low key, I need a triple double mighty to beat Barkingham. Okay, which pet was it? Was it Young Penny that I just had? I think so. No, the power's too low. It was not Young Penny. It was it Lady Penny? No. Was it? Hold on, I gotta find the pet that I had before this, lads. No, not any of them. Was it Plucky? No. No, that's the pet that I'll be... Wait. Maybe it's this guy. Who is this guy? No, this is Myth Boon. This is the guy I need to lock. Hold on. Hold on. I think I locked the wrong pet. Alright, there we go. We need to lock that guy. Okay, this guy could be the possible base for a quad damage mighty. Hey, what's up, Taz the Spaz? What's good? Go to adult and see where it's at. Ooh, should I just bring it to adult? While I have it? I mean, I would save energy right now by just going to see... Okay, let's send it just for the memes. And then we'll go for the triple-double again. But if we can get a quad damage mighty for late game, that wouldn't be bad. Hey Noah, hey Luke, hey Katie, welcome, welcome.
Okay.
I need all the luck in the world for a myth pet here for my myth. But I wanted a triple double, but this guy got boon, so I think we'll just train this guy all the way up just for the memes, and then we'll go back to going to the triple-double. Unless this guy fails, then we'll just give up. Why not? Try to send it for the memes just because I haven't been streaming for a couple weeks because of the internship. So let's get some hype in here and get a good pet. Even though I think I'd need a triple-double to beat Barkingham Palace just because of the resist. I don't need intellect, right? Yeah, it doesn't do anything with damage or anything like that. Wait, do I have a double pet XP elixir? It's gardening, not pet XP. Alright. Quite alright. Spell proof. Okay, that's good. We don't need Defy. We don't need Defy. Might as well just keep sending it, lads. And then we'll go for the triple.
So,
yo,
did you change your rule about like transferring stuff from like one wizard to another for the myth walkthrough?
I did for the pet, yeah, because like I just need to get back to doing that walkthrough, and with my internship and stuff, there's no way I'm gonna be able to get up enough gold. So with pets, yeah, because pets are such a hassle in general. But like gear and stuff like that, no, I'm not gonna. That's too easy.
Oh,
with
yeah,
gear.
okay.
Yeah, but pets, I feel like,
no, that, yeah,
you know,
that makes sense.
yeah. But yeah, I'm not gonna transfer any spell elements or anything over there. I got you with that streamer luck. Hey, I appreciate it, Taz. Good luck. Hey, thank you, Katie. Chilling at work. Hey, I know that. I feel that. Sadly, it's not a double pet XP, but it's free fishing. Oh, it's free fishing? Dang, maybe I should just...
It was... Wait, is it still? Is it still free fishing?
I can check after I keep...
It was from Friday to Sunday, it was. I'm not sure if it... I feel like it would be over by now, but correct me if I'm wrong about that.
Okay, I'll check here in a second. I'm just gonna...
I actually could not believe my eyes when I saw they brought that back. That I thought they were like never gonna bring that back, honestly, because they took it off because people were like getting bots to fish for them so that they could get the rare items quicker. So King's Isle like got rid of it because of that.
I need to get my
Yeah,
fishing
there were
level
people
up.
who were like using. Yeah, there was people who were using like bots or something. Like I'm not even sure how you would do that. I guess there are people that just have the know-how to get bots to do that sort of thing, and you can fish more chests because of it. I'm not sure exactly how you do that, but it was a problem, so King's Isle got rid of it for that reason.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But then they brought it back, and I was actually in shock. I was like, wow, okay, I didn't think I was ever gonna see this.
Yeah, I wish I wasn't working, so I could have taken advantage of that to get my fishing level up. Even though I don't like fishing, I still want to do it to get the badges and stuff. And the levels. Oops, sorry if I told you wrong. Hey, all good. I'll check in a second. It could be still going on. Myth Dealer.
The only way... Yeah, I don't think it is. I feel like most of them like will end like maybe early Monday.
Yeah,
they end. I don't think so.
Let me go to a body of water. When I click the fishing icon, it should say like double fishing XP or
Yeah.
fishing luck or whatever it's called. I don't know a bunch about fishing. Once I click on the fishing icon, oh yeah, it must have just. I'm exposing myself. I'm only rank 5. Yeah. Don't look, lads. Don't look. I don't fish that much. What's
rank
your goal?
5, no, but honestly,
yeah,
I'm rank 8, and I fished way more because all the fish I get are the same fish.
Yeah,
so I'm fishing over and over. So it's like even as a like prolific fisher, I'm not even rank 9 yet. So.
Oh geez, it's gonna take me forever to rank up. What's your goal for YouTube? Do you have an end of the year sub goal? I mean, I had a sub goal to get to 100 a while ago, and that's when I made the Discord. I haven't really had a sub goal in a while, I guess. I kind of just stream whenever I can right now because I have an internship and another job. But I love streaming, and I love playing this game and talking to everyone. So I guess I should probably make a new goal. I guess 500 would be... I mean, I don't know if that's realistic with how much I can stream during this summer, but I guess we could say 300 would be pretty cool at the end of the year. I think that might be realistic. I'm like 212 or something like that.
Yeah, 300s make sense.
Yeah, I think that would be pretty realistic. Yeah, I'd say my goal would probably be 300 at the end of the year.
Honestly, the big way to level up fishing is just to go to like a bunch of different areas and fish for like unique kinds of fish. Because every time you fish up and fish you haven't caught before, then you get like 1400 to 1700 XP. It varies depending on the fish. It might be lower for some. It might be like 1200 only. I think there might be some that give you like 2000, but I think it's like they're rare fish for doing that. So you can't actually just be fishing for rare items all the time. Otherwise, it will take forever. You have to actually go and just seek out different types of fish to pull up, and then you'll level up way quicker. But that's not what I do. So I'm not even to rank 9.
Yeah. I need to start fishing again. 500 is good. I remember when I hit that. Yeah, I think 500 would be cool, but I'm not going to really be able to start streaming more consistently until after my internship this summer ends. So then that would only really give me like, what would that be? September, October, wait. Yeah, September, October, November, December. That's like 4 months. I mean, maybe it's possible if I really grinded during that time. I mean, hey, I'd be very grateful just to hit 250, you know what I mean? But long term, yeah, I mean, I just want to keep doing this as long as I can, you know? You got this. This stream's a vibe. Hey, I appreciate it, Taz. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm trying to get my myth pet up so I can get back to my myth walkthrough. I'm doing like a solo myth walkthrough, and I'm stuck at Barkingham Palace. And I don't want to level up any farther because I want to complete Barkingham Palace at the level that you get the Barkingham Palace. I know I could level lock, but then like I don't.
Yeah. I don't even know. I'm just still trying to think how possible that would be on Myth.
Yeah,
like
I'm trying to think of a strat.
Like Death is obvious. Death is obviously easy if you have like Ship of Fools, or even if you just get TC Scarecrow. Although that's kind of like for the level you get Scarecrow, so I feel like that's kind of just like cheating. But like Death is obviously like that's no problem. And then the only reason I was able to do it on Ice is because Ice Gear early game gives you universal resist, even though like no other school gets that.
Yeah.
Which is really, really cool because it means that you get extra resist on top of the resist pet I had. So it like effectively made it like I had 50 resist against some of the tougher bosses. And then like Storm is like I didn't even do it on Storm. Like I it was not possible for me to solo that. So
yeah, I need to
like,
either
I don't know about Myth.
Maybe farm for Mount Olympus gear is what I need to do. I don't know. But that's
I mean, that actually could really help.
Yeah.
If there's any shot, honestly, now that you mention that, that's like maybe one thing I'd recommend if you really want to do it.
Yeah.
Because like that's like the best gear available at that level, so it's like.
Yeah.
That, like.
It would help.
I don't think it's good. Like I would not recommend farming Mount Olympus gear.
Oh,
like,
the drop rate's
gear.
not as good. If they were the old drop rates, oh yeah, but not anymore. Drop rates are pretty bad.
Yeah.
I'm on the road
like,
to 1.2K. Yeah. Hopefully by October. Hey, I believe in you, Taz. I believe. We're both gonna hit our goals. Yeah, I need to. I don't know. I need to figure out a new strategy because the strategy I had the first time, I just thought it would maybe get me through that first. I know once I get past that fight with Chief Whip and Nauseous Gas, I can beat it. Like I can beat the dungeon because I think low-key that would probably be the hardest challenge.
I would say it probably is. The rooftop is not a joke though.
It's
either.
not. Yo, yeah, no, it's not. It's not gonna be easy.
Like, I mean, Margarita Vizzini is like... The main thing with her is you just kind of have to one-shot her, otherwise she starts going insane. Like, she starts... Like, she does a myth bubble when she gets below 50 health, and then she puts a trap on you, like, at the beginning of every... Like, she just starts stacking buffs like crazy. And it's like... So, like, as long as you just one-shot her, you won't deal with any of that, but... She can be, like, really scary if you don't one-shot her. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing, too. There's also a lot of RNG because the Lanyon Scratchers love using Wild Bolt, and if they hit max a few times, it's, like, over. So, I mean, that's kind of another hurdle is the minions and their Wild Bolt.
Yeah.
Spam.
Alright, that's...
Because Dr. Jackal has 3 of those minions, which means, like, if you don't get rid of them really quick, like, you'll be facing multiple Wild Bolts, probably, and that's just not, like, that's not sustainable, so.
Yeah. The pet failed.
Wait, what did it get?
It got, Defy at, Mega.
Well, no, that's not
this could...
Wait, what other...
It's
what
got,
did you get, though?
It's
what
got Myth Boon, Myth Dealer, Spell Defy, Spell Proof, and Pain Giver. So if I put another damage jewel on it, I think I might be able to use it. Like, it's not, like, trash.
Yeah, I think that's a decent pet.
Like, it's
yeah,
not,
that's a good
like...
pet.
Yeah, like, it's not in-game, but, like, you know... Like, it doesn't have Mighty, but low key, like if I just put like another damage jewel on, like hold on, if I put Myth Giver on it because it doesn't have Myth Giver, it would give me a decent amount of damage and 15 resist. I could probably use this pet. And the cards on it are really good. It gives Earthquake and 100 accuracy Earthquake and Mythblade. Yeah, this is not bad.
I mean, I would honestly wait. I think that's probably basically the same Storm pet I have. Because what? I have Spellproof. So, my pet does not have Mighty. That gives me 15 resist and 25 damage. So, yeah. So it has like Pain Giver, Pain Bringer, Storm Dealer, and Storm Giver, and then it has the 2 resist talents.
Yeah.
So I think it's like 25, and you're making the same pet I have.
Okay.
And I use my pet end game all the time. So unless you like just don't want 5 extra resist end game, which honestly, Myth has a decent amount of resist for some weird reason.
Yeah.
In the end game, like I don't even know why. They have like over 60 resist, even though they're like a less tanky school.
Yeah.
So honestly, you probably, in your case, I would say, yeah, maybe that's not ideal for the end game.
Yeah.
Then
it might help me get
I would say
through
for me,
Barkingham though, because it will get rid of that fairy talent that barely goes off. See, if he fairy used the maincast fairy more often, it would help. But he just doesn't use it, so I'm missing stats. So that's why I had to really switch this up. But this is good work. I did it on Death solo and Fire. So wait, you did Headless Horseman solo on Fire and Death? That's impressive. I don't think I've soloed Headless Horseman.
Wait, hold up. How would you do it on Fire though?
I don't know.
How would you do? Wait. Who is this? Wilson?
No, this is Taz.
Who is it? Taz.
Yeah, he's a YouTuber.
Wait, that's insane. Wait, I've seen an Ice solo of it, or like I know that an Ice has soloed it. I didn't watch it because I was thinking about it like a week or so ago, and I was thinking, holy crap! Since I'm going to be death immune at level 180 anyway, like there's zero reason why I can't solo this. Basically the only thing you have to do is just make sure you don't have 5 infections on you at the beginning of a round, because then he just does the one shot.
Yeah.
But as long as you don't let that happen, you can solo it. So effectively, my idea was just to trap stack on the boss, like not with feints or anything. Just you put up a bunch of traps and then use Path B King Art, because that removes 7 weaknesses and gives you minus 50 shields of the target school. So I will get like 7. If I have 7 weaknesses on me, I will get rid of all of them, and I'll get minus 50 death shields on myself, which basically retains my immunity, because any pierce he has is going to go into the shields, not into my 106% death resist.
Yeah. Then a content creator friend did it solo on Ice. It hurt. That's my buddy. Good luck though. Not as easy as it sounds. Oh, I can imagine it being difficult. But hey, I mean,
wait, I'm actually curious though. How did you do that on Fire? Realistically, because he does a lot of damage. Like he does his natural attack like every round, and then you have to deal with his regular hits too. And he has like so much health. It's just like Fire is kind of a fragile class. I'm not really sure. And you have to find a way to get rid of the infections too. That's the other thing. So like, I just don't know how you'd survive. So I'd be curious to hear that.
Yeah, I'm actually. I wonder if it's possible on balance, because that would be probably one of the next solos I would do. Because I did Valar, but I would like to do another solo on my balance.
You're gonna need some kind of weakness counter, I think. What does balance have any weakness counters? I guess you could like weave into a school that does have them, and then use the whatever spell. Like you could weave into Ice and get Ice King Artorias with all your training points, probably.
Yeah. Oh, he lived on like 200.
He
lived on 200 health. I'm guessing with the fire. But yeah, I need
Gosh.
That's actually crazy.
Yeah, no, that's like one of my that's like some of my like storm solos. Like I like surviving when you have basically 0 health left, and it's still, I don't know. It's fun though because it I don't know, it makes it suspenseful.
Yeah. Forgot they updated spell weaving, so I can do spell weaving for only 2 quests to complete the next path. I'm gonna go see if there's
You
any
could probably
paths that could
you could
possibly.
probably weave into ice. I would say
Yeah.
ice is probably the best one just because of the king art.
I'm gonna go see what their stuff is. I'm heading to Selenop. I'm in Selenopolis right now, just heading there. I am trying on balance soon. Just have to figure out what's best for me to use. Yeah, that's what I would have to figure out first. Let's see what the ice dude has. What'd you say Ice King Artorias does?
Ice King Artorias,
I don't even know
it removes. Oh, or you could also use Path B Woolly Mammoth, but that's not as good because it just removes negative charms for weaknesses.
7 and puts up the
King Art
chromatic
is better.
shield.
Yeah, it's better because it gives you shields, and he'll be piercing the shields instead of your resist. So it will effectively give you extra resist.
How do you avoid the mortality that he uses, though?
Well, that's just it. That's just it, though, because he's putting infections on you, right?
Yeah.
So if you King Art before you have 5 of those on you, he can't do that cheat. It's only when you have a certain number on you. That's what I'm saying. That's why my ice should have an easy time soloing it, because I'm immune to all death damage. I can give myself 7 minus 50% death shields, which means I'm taking literally 0 damage. Like, he's not piercing any of my resist, okay? And I can just keep doing that and spamming that after trap stacking him a few times until I win. It probably takes like an hour, but I could do it, right?
Yeah.
Like just because his health is so massive, and I'm not going to do that much damage because I'm ice. Like, my damage is going to be weak for a max level, but it won't matter because I'm not going to ever take damage. So
yeah.
But I don't know how you do that on fire. I do want to hear his strategy for fire. Because I think that's pretty impressive.
The Frenzy Gamer is trying to solo on a myth, and Richard Unicorn Caller is trying to on life. We kind of did this challenge between content creators, lol. I know how, Ella. Dang, I didn't even realize that. Dang, I kind of want to try it now on my balance, I'm not gonna lie. A fire has been sparked.
I feel like you might want to also create a death resist pet for that, honestly.
Yeah,
because like you won't be as tanky as I would be on ice, so you would probably want like a death resist pet and just like go with less balance damage.
Yeah,
and have like all the resist talents possible just so that you can survive. Because he hits you like nonstop. Like every round he hits you.
Yeah.
At least once.
Right now, the best resist pet I have is my triple double Gobbler Ball. So I don't even think I have a resist pet. Oh no, I guess my healing pet would technically have more universal resist, but it doesn't give me any damage. Yeah, I would need to make a pet. I think.
Yeah, I would. What I would recommend is a pet that has Spellproof, Spell Defy, Death Away, Death Ward, and Death Proof, and then probably Mighty, because Mighty would increase the resist on all of those, I think. So it would get you like a ridiculous amount of death resist with all the possible resist talents you can have. But that's a very specific kind of pet. That's sort of like what I did on my ice, except I went for like a bunch of ward talents for like each of the hardest hitting schools.
Yeah.
So it's a similar sort of thing. It's just you want all death resist talents. I'm sure somebody in the kiosk already did that.
Yeah.
So you probably wouldn't be taking forever to do that.
Yeah, low key, like still have some gold too. LOL. I didn't need a pet like that. Oh wait, you didn't need a pet on a balance? What did you wait? What did you rock on your wizards?
Or fire.
Or fire? Yeah, fire.
Yeah,
not
no,
balance. You said you were still attempting.
Yeah, I want to hear because like I don't know how you'd survive. That's the thing. Like,
He's-
how did you tank?
He said it did 5 attempts on his death and 8 attempts on his fire to do it. So I wonder if I rocked with what if I figured out what I could rock with what I already have. I need to reorganize my backpack. I have a bunch of stuff that I need to get rid of from when we were farming the other day. I need to put them in my gear vaults.
I'm wondering if he just like put up a bunch of traps on the Headless Horseman for the one shot, and then like in between the rounds, he used like some sort of weakness counter to get rid of the infection so that the cheat never happened. Like maybe he used like glacial fortress or like Jin's vexation or something.
Yeah.
Because those are like really good ice utility weakness counters. So that's probably like something, or maybe just purge. Honestly, purge would also work. You just don't get any defense for it.
On my fire or death? Honestly, like either or. Like what kind of pet did you rock? Did you rock like a triple double, or did you just go all out damage and try to kill him quick? I guess it would really differ per strategy per school. I don't know if balance has the DPS to do all damage. So I'd probably go a little defensive, I feel like. But it's not like I could heal or anything, because like he's gonna be infectioning. Hold on, let me see. I know I could probably set up a gambit somehow. Although I couldn't Scion, because I'm pretty sure Scion's only blades, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. I might think about like doing like a max pip judgment in your case, but I don't know if you'd be able to get up to that.
Yeah.
I mean, some of your buffs are not going to cost pips, so you are going to be able to build some pips.
Yeah, like I can hex.
It's just I don't know if you get up to max.
I can
max for that.
The problem is like, what would I be able to do? Because you can't feint him. I'd only be able to hex if I use judgment.
Yeah,
Hex
that's
and
true. Wait,
hex,
yeah,
hex,
right.
hex and
Wait,
curse
you
DCs.
could- Hex and curse. Yeah, that's just not that much.
Exactly. So I'd have to use like a chameleon, but then at that point I'd have to put like a bunch of traps on, because I don't know if it's gonna hit spirit or elemental. Or what could I use? I need a high.
I mean,
I could.
like Ellie traps and spirit traps maybe, but like
I could. Oh, I guess I could. Hold on.
I wouldn't recommend Chimera just because he's death, so he'll have more death resist than he has resist to other schools.
I could always nested fury. Like shadow nested
Fury
nested darkness. That's I'd hate to use nested darkness again, because that was my strategy for Valar. But like it's such a goated spell. Like I can't really blame me. Nested darkness is crazy. Like it does 1,105 random elementals damage and gives you 2 -75 universal shields, and the pact is healing. So all I gotta do is put like a couple of Veiling Hands on me to fit the pact. The only thing is I would be waiting for Shad Pips. So I would just stack a bunch of elemental traps and put a couple hexes on there. Purge and Dark Nova.
I feel like Shadow Pips are easy to get in that fight, though.
Shadow.
Like, am I wrong? I remember being able to get like a Shadow Pip by like round 3 against that boss.
I low key can just run into the fight right now and see how quick I get a Power Pip. Just for experimenting purposes. Trust me, balance after testing some strategy, it's kind of messed up. We don't have many universal traps, and we get no actual balance traps. Exactly. So that's why I'm thinking, that's why Purge and Dark Nova, that honestly might be. That or Nested Dark. I gotta see how fast I get Shadow Pips here real quick.
Purge and Dark. I mean, that makes sense.
That does too, yeah.
Because I guess what Dark Nova counters, like, removes weaknesses for the pact.
I think so.
That's pretty good. I mean, it doesn't give you any defense though. Like, it doesn't like remove. It doesn't like give you free shields like Glacial Fortress. But I mean, if it worked,
I'd have to pick up Dark Nova from the Shadow School here real quick. I'm gonna test the Shadow Pip rating thing real quick, and then I'm gonna run to the Shadow School.
I mean, do you have as much shad rating as I do? I guess it doesn't really matter a whole lot.
I mean, I could mix my
It's just-
gear
yeah.
up. Like, I could. I think I still have Fairy Key Wand in my backpack. That would help me. I really gotta go through my backpack and start organizing stuff. That's what I need to do this week. Since I don't have the internship. Do I? It might be in my gear vault. No, it's right here. Yeah, it gives me 19 more shad rating. Because right now I'm using Doomed Abomination Glaive, which doesn't give any. But let's just run in here real quick and stall real quick. See how fast I get some power pips. Guess it also can you? I'm gonna test if you can attenuate him. I'm pretty sure you can. Oh wait, I gotta find the pumpkin. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
I forgot it's not that easy. It's been so long since I farmed him. We were farming him like crazy when he first came out. Did not even get the mount.
I mean, the mount is still like really cool.
I want it so bad.
I just got so tired of doing it.
We did it so much. We did it so much.
Like, I know you guys probably did even more than I did. I joined you for some of it, but like even from the little bit I was a part of, I just got tired of it.
Yeah, I mean, me, Luke, Katie
yeah.
were going crazy, and Terrence and you would join occasionally too. We were going crazy. Alright, where's the pumpkin? I didn't even check the tree over here. I gotta remember all the spots, to be real with you. I'm gonna check near the mansion. Don't bring aura. Okay.
Yeah, that's the one thing. If you like, it
I'm just
sucks
going
too
in there
because
to
I would use
stall right now.
stabilize normally, but like you can't.
Yeah, right now I'm just kind of
'Cause his
going in there
monster-
and check the pips.
Because his monster mash removes the. It does the same thing that those vampire guards, you know, did to you when you were doing the animus stuff. It like removes your aura and then puts weaknesses.
Yeah. Oh, I found the pumpkin. Just gonna get to it. See if I don't get pulled here. This pumpkin's like in the worst spot ever. This Dimox is gonna pull me for sure. Grab it quick! Run! Okay, we got it. Alright, now we just need to test the Shad Pip. Aura pops and rebuffs too. It's been so long since I've done this fight. I'm just gonna run in with a bunch of judgments and just kind of test how long it takes for me to get a Shad Pip. That's literally all I'm doing right now. Yeah, he's gonna be destroying
Are we
me.
gonna be able to do? Are we gonna be able to do
Did I
Hidden
not
Temple farming tonight?
Tonight? No. I was telling Wilson earlier, he's not going to be able to play tonight. I'm only going to be on for a couple hours today. But I was thinking maybe tomorrow or the next day if you're available. Because tonight I won't even be on
Yeah, I
that
should
late.
be able to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't. I mean, I was surprised when you started like streaming so early because I thought you were gonna start at like 6 or
Yeah,
something.
no, I got to get off around that time today, so that's why I started a little earlier today. But tomorrow we'll be back to like normal timing and stuff. So I was telling Wilson because he was like talking to me as I was booting up the stream in the chat. I messaged him in the chat and I was like, yeah, it's probably gonna be best not today, but tomorrow or the next day, or some other day this week. Alright, let's see how long it takes me to get a Shad Pip with this build. I'd probably have to go with my triple double pet just to survive, though. What's my rate percentage at? I'm at 16%.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Maybe he has like Shad rating now.
Yeah, I probably need to bring like my Shadow Wand. Genevieve Moongarden might try her on her Storm, lol. Oh, she might try to solo on the Storm? That'd be impressive if she pulls that off on a Storm. I don't know what's going on with my audio today. It's like echoing.
I know, I don't know if you know who Zypha is. She's like a Storm main.
Yeah, I watch her YouTube.
I saw like in the comments of the one Ice who managed to do it. She said she tried on her Storm and failed miserably. So I wonder if it probably is possible. I just don't really know. Like, I don't know how you would live long enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna find a strategy and I'm gonna try to do this sometime this week. That actually sounds really fun.
He just has so much health, and it's like you have to set up a good one shot, but you also have to keep you have to balance that with keeping weaknesses off yourself.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't know.
I'm gonna have to weave into another school. That's what I'm gonna have to do. I will share your stream in the Wiz Discord. Hey, I appreciate it, Taz. I appreciate it. She's my editor as of recently. Oh, so she edits your videos right now? What's up? Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I should have. Alright, what is this? Round 3, and I'm at 52%?
Okay, it sounds like you're getting shads at about the same rate that you would against like a boss with normal shad rating.
Yeah, so low-key, I mean, I would have to still set up a bunch. So low-key, Nested Darkness might not be a bad move.
Yeah, I mean, you'd probably have a Shadow Pit by the time you're... That's the beauty of soloing, is that you are going to, like, even though everybody says, oh, shads aren't viable, well, yeah, in team settings, it's like, yeah, don't even bother, because you're never going to get them for a farming strategy. But, like, in solo settings, it's like you will probably have the Shadow Pit by the time you're ready to use it, unless you're on a fixed timeline and you need it by a certain round, then maybe there's a chance, but...
Yeah, round 4, I'm at 72%.
So maybe like round 6.
Yeah.
Ish.
We're gonna see if I survive long enough to get to 100. See what the average is. He's immune on, so it doesn't count. Oh, he's immune. Yeah. See, I don't even think I can get immune, and still have decent stats. On my fire run 3, I did like, oh, you almost had him. You did 146,000 damage. Oh, that has to be so frustrating.
That's kind of painful.
That it's so painful.
Wait, so his fire was?
That was on a
his
temp.
Fire was immune then?
No. The guy that did the ice.
Oh, the guy who did it. Yeah, the ice was immune. Same with my ice. My ice is going to be immune too. So it's like, it's impressive, but it's also like, you have such insane amounts of resist that there's just no way you can ever die. You just have to make sure you don't have infections.
Yeah. Yeah,
probably. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I low-key want to try this now. I didn't realize people were doing it. Because I did Balar solo, so I feel like I could whip up a strategy of this, but I feel like this will low-key be harder.
I think it probably, for most schools, I think it probably would be.
Yeah. I was so mad. I would be mad too. I'd be mad too if you got that close. Oh, I actually live, so maybe I'll live to see me get a shadow pip. Let's see. Okay, what was that? Round 6? Round 5 or 6 I got a shad pip? That's not bad. So yeah, I mean, let's think real quick. So, hold on. So it took me around 6 rounds to get a shad pip that time. So I would have to throw on 2 elemental traps with a potent. I could throw on 2 hexes with a potent. Thinking of everything that I could do to buff this guy real quick.
I'm actually starting to think about this myself now.
Yeah, then I could
wonder
throw
if my storm actually has a shot.
I could throw a TC Hex and Curse on, a TC Elemental Trap. If I wanted to, I could throw on like an Ice Trap, a Fire Trap, and a Storm Trap, but that's 3 whole extra rounds. I don't really think that's worth. And then obviously I would Nested Darkness. And then maybe throw in a Judge to clean up.
How would you... See, the problem is you can't feint.
I have to get
So
my
it's like,
buddy
how do
shit.
you build
LOL.
up-
Hey, are you good? I'm trying to think of what I'm gonna come up with a strategy for this, Taz. You've lit a spark in me, so I'm gonna do this. Not today. I gotta come up with a strategy, but this week I'm gonna do this. At least attempt. Do a stream where I'm doing a bunch of attempts and hopefully I'll succeed. I don't know if that's not enough buffs. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 buffs. Oh, with an enchant. And then obviously I need to get rid of some things, so I'll have to pack Purge. Unless, I don't think Balance has a Gambit for it, because most of our stuff is just Echoes.
Yeah.
Echoes and swaps. So maybe I could swap weaknesses on him? Is that a thing?
I
Echo
mean,
7.
Probably, but how many swaps can you do with one spell?
You can only do it once, because then you'll start swapping the ones you already swapped onto the thing. So
yeah, that's not gonna work then.
Yeah. Unless I do train... Although that's a lot of ice pips I would have to get just to King Artorias. And that would also use my ice traps. And then it would, with my luck, hit ice.
Well, it actually doesn't matter anymore if it hits ice or not, because they all do the same damage.
Well, yeah, but I would have used all my ice traps on the King by using the King Artorias, and then it would hit ice, and I wouldn't have any ice traps for the actual hit.
Oh, that's what you mean? Oh,
yeah. So I guess I would probably just have to spam Purge.
I mean, you could. It sucks that wouldn't give you any, like, additional protection, but...
Yeah, it's the only thing I could really think of for balance. My fire had 70 resist and 240 damage. Okay, so I'm going to have to go a little bit more defensive here. I think I'll probably rock Captain Cosmo, my triple-double. See if I can make a build here. That gives me about 66 resist. Now, do I want to go Doomed Abomination Glaive, or should I go Fairy Key for the Shadow? I'm going to compare the two. I'm not really losing that much damage. I'm losing, like, what, 2 damage? And gaining 19 Shad Pip rating? I gain No, I lose Pierce. Ooh, maybe it's not worth it. Hold on. What?
And I think it. Honestly, for shad rating, it might not be. I don't know. I mean, like I said, if you're soloing this, you're going to have a shadow pip by like at least like at the most you're gonna have a shadow pip in 8 rounds. Like that's about like what it takes nowadays to get a shadow pip against like say like an enemy that has shad rating. It takes around like 8 rounds max.
Yeah.
And it sounds like in that fight it's like maybe a little bit less. So
Yeah.
you're going to have one by the time. So honestly, I wouldn't even switch. I wouldn't switch wands.
Yeah. So if I use my Balance Gulcher with Captain Cosmo, I can get up to 246 damage and 66 universal resist. Perfect accuracy. 45 balance pierce. Max power pip and a 109 shad pip rating. Because my motorist robe still gives me shad rating. .66 resist isn't horrible. I feel like I could maybe get it. And you can't aura at all, so you can't fortify, can you? Or
no, that's the problem. That's the problem for any school besides ice.
yeah, because my
Wait,
whole
fight.
survival strategy against Valar was brace and stabilize.
Yeah, and normally that's how it works. Like that's how you solo is those spells because they absorb all the pierce of like any given enemy.
Yeah.
But like here you just can't because he's gonna monster mash you probably and give you more weaknesses and get rid of your brace. So it's just yeah.
Yeah, I'd also have to rock myth pips so I can use the purge. I don't know if this would kill. It's not enough buffs. Maybe it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 buffs. And you can't attenuate him. Maybe you can attenuate him.
You can. You just can't have an aura on you.
Okay, then attenuate gives me 8 buffs. I don't know if this will be enough purges, though. I don't think there's TC purges, are there? So I'm gonna have to pack some cleanses. Yeah, I'd have to pack some.
Nah, cleanse isn't even worth it because it's removing only 1 negative charm every round, and
yeah.
at the end
And then you just
at the end of each round, you're at the end of each round, you're going to be getting a new negative charm anyway. So it's like an infinite loop of him.
Yeah. So
putting
you
up a new thing.
Yeah. So purge is technically only getting rid of 2.
I mean, yeah, for like when you think about it, yeah, that's kind of accurate.
I'm gonna make this a gear set. That way I can remember. We're gonna name this. I don't even know what to name it. Shadow Boss, I guess. That way I kind of know that it's him. No, Orange Boss for the pumpkin. Dark orange, perfect.
Yeah.
Dark orange boss set. That way we know exactly what we're cooking for later on this week. I'm gonna check if there's any other buffs I could grab in the bazaar.
It's just like so. I just don't know how you would like easily like even as Storm, it's like building up to 150k is like, and you only have so many rounds to be able to do that. So it's like I'm having a hard time.
Yeah.
Thinking how I do that too.
Do you think you could survive to get a Rusalka off after buffing a little bit?
That's what I'm thinking. Rusalka is what you would use, but I'm doing the math right now, and even with my damage output, and like even a little bit more damage, like say I did like the Chompy Bronto or whatever, like even if I got the Frillisaur pet and like ran the whole set bonus, like that's still not even close to like I would need way more outgoing damage. Yeah. So it's like I don't even know, like it. I just like my outgoing damage is kind of set where it is. Like there's not really much I can do there. And then there's like only so many buffs I have, right? Like I can't use Feint. I can't like, if I could use Feint, that would, okay. Actually, that would be a bit of a risk because then I would give him an extra trap to like kill me with. But like if I could, at least maybe there'd be a possibility, maybe. But it's like you just can't deck that. Like plus 30 traps are weak. I can do like a plus 50 storm trap. I can do like a TC storm trap, regular storm trap. I can do like a potent Ellie trap. And I can do like maybe a potent windstorm, but that's still like 50% is the strongest of any buff I can put on him. And I can't do any blades. I can't give myself 55 blades. So it's just like, I don't know how you'd survive long enough to get up like 10 buffs or however many buffs this would take.
Doesn't Myth have a weaving trap? Or am I tripping?
They actually do. That's correct.
Would it be a Myth storm trap for you?
I could check. It's actually
because I would give you another trap. Sure it would be 2 pips though.
It's not the same. It's not the same for every school. But I can see if it's Myth Storm Trap or if it's Myth Storm Blade. I mean, there might be another school that has that too. Oh, it has Epiphany Attenuate, which is it's a trap aura. So it's a 35% incoming storm damage and myth damage aura.
Okay.
Which I mean that's 35% still, but it's not like a crap that you can potent.
Yeah. I was thinking it might have been, but I was wrong. You know what school would be real? You know what? If Fire could survive long enough, they could put a backdraft on him for a lot of pips.
Nah, backdraft doesn't work.
Oh, it doesn't?
Because the wiki says that he removes a backdraft or a feint. So he removes all traps that are basically more than 50%. Honest, like probably.
Yeah.
Except for there is a new pet that actually gives you a 65 trap. I know.
Ooh.
I'm trying to. Like Almond covered it. I didn't watch the video, but I saw it.
Yeah.
There's these new pets. I can't remember what they're called, but you could definitely find it on his channel. They're these new pets, and they give you a 65% school specific trap item card.
I'm looking right now.
So that I don't know that his cheat would counter that. So actually, if I were to make like a whole new storm pet just with that pet body, that of course then I'd have to actually get the pet body, and I don't know how easy that is to do. It's probably like
oh, is it like
a
these
really
dogs?
hard drop to get.
Is it like these dogs? That...
Yeah.
Okay, I'm pulling up the video right now. Let's see where you can get these pets.
I'm not sure how easy they are to get though. So I don't even know. I don't think it'd be worth it for me, honestly.
I'm about to figure that out right now. These look cool.
So if you do have a pot belly, which I have right here, which is a death one, but if you wanted the other ones, you would have to hit the crown chest because it wasn't actually activated on the mobs or like the boss center release, right? If you were able to farm the pets, you were only able to farm. There's a summer update just released, just makes more sense to me. But with that, they had the accidental release, right? If you were able to farm the pets, you were only they've been kind of semi-delayed. So instead of it being right when the summer update comes out, they'll come out a month later to kind of stagger them up.
I'm thinking he was saying they're from Barkingham, but I'm rewinding the video.
So with the release of the Barkingham Chrome,
I think they are.
was it?
Barkingham, but I was told Barkingham is bugged right now or something, not out yet or something. But it was like
I thought they released it and then they retracted it just so they could fix something. I'm not sure what the status of that is, honestly. That's been like the least of my priorities.
He said it's not available right now, but that's where you get them. So I need to head to Marleybone and see if that's available right now. I'm not gonna do it yet because I want to do it with people on stream, but when we do it, you get the chance to do that. So
I mean, wait. I guess if you could use like Keeper of the Flame, you could get like a really strong trap from that.
Yeah, you're right. I have Keeper.
Like I'm trying to think, like also for myself, like would the 70 trap that you could get off of that, would that actually count as a feint? Like would he react to that? Or would you just see it as another trap?
I can test that right now, but the problem with Keeper of the Flame is, unless you're myth, it's a 66% trap or a 65% trap, actually. It's not actually 70. At least it used to be like that, and it was like bugged. So let me go actually check on him, and I'll see if it's still bugged or not. It's still really good. It's still really good.
That's not a problem, because you could potent that. You could definitely enchant that with potent trap.
Yeah, I would use potent.
And then it would give you like a 75% trap, so you're still getting a free feint basically off of that.
Yeah, I mean you get like 65 if it's still bugged, but 65 is still better than nothing. Like,
I mean, like 75 with the potent, because if it's 65% and then you put a potent on it, it would give you 75.
That's also a part of the bug, so it would only boost it by 1%. That was a part of the bug.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, me and Neo, we farmed for the spell elements to get it, and then we realized after we farmed for all the spell elements that it was bugged, because it's crazy for balance because it's a chromatic universal trap. So it's really good for balance.
I was wondering why you stopped with the myth weaving, because I remember Neo convinced you to do that. And
that's
then you just,
why
stopped.
That's why I stopped, because we both wanted to do myth weaving for that reason, and it kind of just fell through when we realized the trap wasn't as busted as we thought it was, and that's why I reverted back to life weaving.
I stopped.
Oh yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna find this pumpkin. I'm gonna check it out, test it out, see if it's still bugged or not. I put 2 in my deck, so I'm gonna see if the potent works, if whatever works. I just gotta find the pumpkin real quick.
I don't know, even then, you're having to use like 2.
You can only use one because you would hit. You'd have to use the potent one, and that's it, because you would hit and take off the other one you just put on.
Yeah. No, that's
well,
not
no,
what I was thinking.
for
I was
you,
thinking,
you
like,
actually could hit twice, because it would be a storm trap for you. So you could hit twice. I could only hit once.
Oh, I didn't think about that. What I was thinking is, like, you'd still be using, like, 2 power pips on it, so it'd be kind of like... But I guess that wouldn't really matter a whole lot.
Yeah. If you can,
it's not really that many pips you're using.
yeah, if you can survive long enough, it's not a bad idea. You could get 2 traps out of it regardless, even if it's just 1%. You could get a 65 and a 66. Me, on the other hand, I would just have to use it once because it's a universal
Wait,
trap.
let me run the math here again.
Because you could get 2 traps out of it.
Because
it would be a storm. It'd be a storm trap. I'm gonna get the actual
I also
percentage
might
of the
have to
trap.
rely. I might have to rely on a crit too. That's the other thing.
I know for sure.
I don't think
will.
it's hit. His block rating is actually decently high, so I don't think I would get a very good multiplier anyway. But I'd still really kind of need that extra boost.
Yeah, I would for sure need the boost. For sure.
So 1 times 1.5 times 1.65 times 1.66 times 1. So that's 3 traps right there with my natural damage boost. 1.4. 1.4 again. So that's 5 traps. 1.4 again. That's 6 traps. Times 1.35. That's 7 traps. Okay, wait, I need 8 traps, including the Keeper of the Flame traps, for this to work. Times 1 point. How would I live long enough to do that? There's no way.
I don't know, because you also got to use pips to get rid of your weaknesses. I mean, infections.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to make sure you don't have 5 infections on you, otherwise you auto die.
The only way I could do this, I think, is if I think I might have to create a full-on death resist pet, like I was telling you about. Get every single resist talent and mighty, and that would give me around 50 death resist from that one pet. I would lose 25 damage, but I don't really care about that because it's not really that massive of a difference, believe it or not. When you look at the damage difference,
you just gotta
25
make sure
damage really is not an insane
you just gotta
reduction.
make sure you just gotta make sure you survive. It's really all that matters.
I mean, okay, either I get a crit and I manage to pull off 150k, or with 7 traps, or I use 8 traps and I guarantee kill. So I guess I could just do 7.
Yeah.
But I still have to be removing infections like crazy.
Yeah, that's the one thing I'm worried about, is removing infections. Alright, let's see how well this is. Might as well wear this at the... see if I can do this. Alright.
Would Saturn's Reaping also work? I mean, wait, that's 7 pips though. There's no way you would waste that many pips on a hit and buff. I don't know. Keeper of the Flame is really good, but it's just there's just no way to run enough defense. He has 24 pierce, by the way.
Yeah, so even with my 66 resist, I only have 2 resist against him.
Yeah, and say I was to run the full-on resist pet, I would probably have I'm guessing around 85 resist, because I think a full-on resist pet for death specifically would give me around 50 death resist with all the resist talents and the mighty, because the mighty would buff it up to 50, I think. So I would have around 85. So he would still be getting 61-ish, or around 60% would be gone, but he'd still be getting 40% of his hits through.
Yeah, I'm gonna try
So-
Keeper of the Flame to see if he keeps the trap on him, and also if it's still a glitched trap and not 70.
I kind of doubt they fixed.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they did either, but I'm gonna try it. I fizzled, so hold on for that, please. Forgot I didn't have myth resist. I mean accuracy.
I wonder if the Storm have death resist pins. I don't think they do,
I don't
because
know.
that would be another. Because if they did, I could actually go death immune, and then I would have, well, not actually immune because he'd still be piercing me, but I would have like an effective like 75 resist or something crazy.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Storm does not have death resist pins. Yeah, I don't know if this is possible on Storm. At least maybe not with my setup.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
I don't know that it's possible. Even if it is possible, I don't know if I really want to invest so much like time and resources into getting the setup I need for it.
Yeah. I think I might be able to
Because like
do
farming those pets would actually if I was to get that pet, that might like save me one round for a buff. Let me run it with that.
Alright, Keeper of the Flame. Let's see if he keeps the trap or not. And also, please be a 70% trap. Takes the weakness off. He blocks the myth crit. Who cares? Problem is, I'm already on 7k. 6.8. And I haven't even got a Shad Pip. Okay, let's see. So far the trap's still on him. So far the trap's still on him. I'm gonna hover over him and see how much it is. Can you shield in this fight? That might help.
Yeah, you definitely can. It's just that takes up extra rounds.
Yeah, so it's a 65% trap. So 66 when you buff it. And it stays on him.
But he doesn't remove it, so that's actually a viable way to buff.
Exactly. It stays on him. Although I'll probably die here. I don't have enough defense to stay alive. But that's the one thing I'll need to work on.
If I was to get the pet, and if I was to run Keeper of the Flame with 2 Keeper of the Flames, and if I were to like run my other strongest traps, that actually would get me to 151 and 7 buffs.
Yeah, I'm thinking packing death shields would help.
It's just the problem is that he has his normal hits, and then he hits you at the end of every round.
Yeah, so
it's like. So it's like that's why Death King art is so good, because you get like, if you have 7 weaknesses, you'll get 7 minus 50 death shields, and then it'll just keep hitting into those, and it will take him a few rounds to get through all 7 of those shields.
Yeah.
And you're doing damage at the same time. That's why that's good. But it's like taking full rounds to shield. I just don't think that would work.
Yeah,
which is why I don't really know how I'd survive on my Storm.
I mean, I'm struggling to stay alive right now on my balance. I'm at 2.5k, and I haven't even put TC traps on yet. Which I'm probably not even going to bother to put the TC traps on, because I'm probably dead right here. Yeah, I have 600 health. Yeah, he wasn't kidding when he lived on 200 health. I hope you get the Headless Horseman mount. Hey, that would be legendary, but I don't even know if I'm going to live. I'm dead this round. I wish, but I'm dead here. Unfortunately, I didn't even get all the traps on. I'm going to have to go even more defensive. Yeah, I think literally what I'll have to do is make a death resist pet. I mean, I don't unless I add the shields and that works. But he's just gonna hit the shields off like
I think
crazy.
the death resist is the way to go.
Yeah, because he's just gonna hit the shields off like crazy. I'm gonna need like spell proof, defy, death ward, death, whatever the other one's called, and then maybe like a damage talent like dealer.
Nah, I would put mighty because that boosts your resist even more.
Yeah,
on
you're
that pet.
you're right. You're right.
That's what I would need to do. And even then, he would still be hitting. I would still have only 60 resist against him, which sounds like a decent amount. But from my experience soloing on ice, 60 resist against a boss that has over 100% outgoing damage really isn't an insane amount, because like if they're gonna keep hitting you, it's just gonna add up it's gonna add up a lot. So it's like unless you have like 80 resist, you're going to be still worried about damage. But it might mitigate it enough to where I can tank his attacks enough so that I can get the stuff up.
Yeah.
So honestly, maybe it would be a commitment, but I could just try to make that pet and like put all my blood, sweat, and tears into that pet and see if it actually is enough, which I just don't know if I want to commit to that. But
The problem is like I know if I commit to it and then can't pull it off with that pet, it's gonna suck. Because then I put in all that effort to make that pet, and then I couldn't even like pull it off afterwards. So then I just kind of
your gear gives you like more resist than my storm gear does. Like I only have 65 or not 60. 35 resist to all schools naturally from gear.
yeah, exactly.
So that pet is like not, but like you'd be immune probably. How much resist does your gear give you? Isn't it like 49?
Yeah, right now with my point damage it's 49. So yeah, I would hold on.
Yeah.
So 15 death resist from ward. Let me look up a death ward pet real quick and see what I can get.
I think it would get you to 100. I think it would get you to almost 100 death resist with a all death resist pet. I think it would.
Let me see. So this
So
pet.
then you
Ooh, this one has fortify though. That's not really what I'm looking for. Storm ward. I need something with death ward, spell proof. Here, let's.
I would look up like I would search under talents. I would search like death ward and death proof, and then it'll probably pop up all the pets that have like all death resist talents.
Yeah, I did mighty, so I'm gonna switch to death proof.
And then just see. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it would work because you would have nearly 100 death resist with that pet, and he only has 24 pierce.
Oh,
So
death
you would
away
have, like, an
also.
effective- Yeah, death away. That's the other one. There's 3 death resist talents. There's spell proof, spell defy, and then there's mighty.
Okay.
And that's the pet you would make.
Yeah, because this pet doesn't have mighty that I'm looking at, but it has death away. So I would need to get like a death away jewel or something. But I would need to
That's
get like,
easy to do.
yeah.
Shouldn't be hard.
Is there no mighty with these pets? It looks like there's like 4 pets in the kiosk and none of them have mighty. Are you serious right now?
Then you'd have to farm that mighty opal.
Oh no!
Well, actually, here's the thing. It would be easier for me to make this pet because I never made any mighty opals before, like, and I had all this titanium from like questing on both my characters, and I was like, you know what, if I ever need a mighty opal, I'll just try to make it for the sake of making it. And I actually got one out of like 100 total titanium. I did like 10 pulls and I got 1 mighty opal.
Yeah.
So I actually do have that, but it's
Yeah. Wilson,
Yeah.
we're talking about soloing Headless Horseman. I might be trying to solo Headless Horseman. You might think I'm crazy, but I think I might have a chance.
I think you would with this pet.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, it's looking like
I think I even mind.
it's looking like I'll literally just need to get one of these pets and then just like get the mighty opal again, because none of them have, like, I see the perfect pets, just 4 of them in the kiosk, but none of them have mighty in the pool. Alright. That's unfortunate. Yeah, exactly. You might call me insane, Wilson, but I might be trying to solo Headless Horseman. Not today, not today. We're just strategizing right now. Yeah. It's strategizing right now. Dang, yeah, I'm really gonna have to farm for the Mighty Opal again. There's no way I'm gonna get as lucky as I did last time. Alright, lads. What we're gonna do real quick is we're gonna do one run of that dungeon to try to get the Mighty Opal. Hold on, let me check if I already have an extra one. I doubt it, but, you know, might as well look before I suffer. Mighty, mighty, mighty. Fainting. What is this? Oh, that's a faint jewel. Myth. Dang it! Hey! It's a good Tom. Alright, lads. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do at least the first 2 fights of Liches and Legends. And then we're gonna wrap up stream because I do have to get off around 6. And it's like 15 till. So I don't even know if we'll finish this dungeon. But that's exactly what we're gonna at least attempt. Because we got it from the first fight last time. Well, not last time, but the very first time we got it. I've low-key forgot what these guys' abilities are. And I forgot which one's good. I think the myth one was low-key good. Which I think was this dude. What was this guy? Wesley Fancy Pants? Bro. Oh yeah, right. I gotta talk to this girl. Nah, let me be Wesley, bro. Alright, we just need to do like the first fight, lads. Over and over again, and eventually we might get it. If we get it first try, again, I swear, lads, we're actually goated. So we went straight. If we get this first try again, which we highly won't likely get, there should be some beetles. Okay, yeah, we're chilling. These are the beetles we got it from the first time. House setup looks good. Hey, thanks, Tom. Just wait until I get the housing setup back on the other one. What does this do? 50 storm damage and... Alright, watch this. We're gonna cook this guy. We're gonna do the Temple Gauntlet later this week. Look at that. Now they're gonna do extra damage to this guy. Oh, did 0 damage? Oh, he has a shield. Okay, I was gonna say, how did you do 0 damage to that guy? $200 if it has a damage bubble? Oh, this guy's cooked. We're putting up the wombo combos here. This Wesley guy might actually be goated. Yeah, I forgot how long these fights take because you can't just like, unless you minion, or henchman. But yeah, we'll just do this one fight and then we'll wrap up for today. But we're gonna be streaming all week, lads, because I don't have my internship this week. My gosh, that overtime is cooking this guy. Okay, safe to say those guys are dead. So I'm just gonna shield. Save my pips so I can combo again. Yeah, lads, if we get the Mighty Opal, I'm locking it instantly, and we're making that death pet to try to solo. Sent you a message about who is the Cubs starter tonight. Oh, I'm actually curious. With the Cubs, I get so nervous. We're saved! Oh, wait. We're playing the Rockies, though. They scored football. We might be cooked. They're a football team after yesterday. Let's hope the Rockies don't drop 23 on us. Oh, jeez. Oh, Suzuki's going to be back in the lineup, too. After his injury. Let's just hope we don't get football scored on. Speaking of that, did y'all see the 4th of July jerseys for the MLB? I'm thinking of getting a Shota jersey or a PCA jersey of that. The like numbers are like the American flag. It's pretty sick. But we are home. Hey, that's true. We aren't in Las Vegas in a AAA stadium, so I think we should win. We shouldn't get dropped. They shouldn't drop 20 on us. Especially with Shota. We should win that game. Alright, this guy's dead. Drop the Mighty Opal immediately. PCA is a beast if he can hold his temper. The Phillies want Suzuki. I think I saw something about that. Lads, Mighty Opal immediately. Again, please. If I get the Mighty Opal back, like, when I get it first try every time I need it, that'd actually be broken, bro. There's actually no way I get it. Yeah, nope. Graph paper. Not quite what I was looking for, but that's okay. Yeah, not quite what I was looking for here. That's okay. Graph paper's cool. I can't hate on graph paper, I guess. They will have to replace Garcia. Yeah, that's true. I low-key want those 4th of July jerseys, though. I think I'm either going to PCA or a Shota, but I kind of want a Shota. Alrighty, lads. I have to wrap up today. The reason I started earlier today, around like 2-ish, is because I had to end stream a little bit earlier than planned. We'll be back to the normal schedule tomorrow, and also we'll be either doing the Temple Gauntlet tomorrow, or we'll be maybe crafting another pet to do that. But we got our myth pet. Not the perfect build, but it will work. So maybe we'll attempt the myth walkthrough again sometime this week also. Thank you guys for tuning into today's stream. As always, stay epic, and I'll see y'all tomorrow for some epic live streams. Peace.